There are several new features now available in IRSA tools. One thing that you might notice right away is that the image toolbar is in a different location. If you actually have a catalog loaded, now the toolbar is right near the images where you would use that image toolbar. All the same icons are there, they're just a little reorganized now. Here is where you find the Save, Restore, and Information buttons, the Rotate and Flip buttons, the Layers buttons, and some new extract tools. Here is where you find the Zoom buttons, but when you put your mouse within an image, you can also get access to the most commonly used Zoom buttons there. Also note that down here at the bottom is where you find the Lock by Click and where you find the Expanded Readout pop-up so that you can zoom in on the image and see the readout underneath your cursor and also the fraction of the image that is shown in the display. You can also move around within the image just like you could before with that pop-up. The color scale is still available, the color stretch is still available, the panning options are still the same, the selection options are still the same, although now when you have a selection tool activated, it tells you that the selection tool is activated so that then when you're done getting, say, the image statistics, it'll say end and you can turn that off. The layers are still there, and the locking for color is still there, and the locking by position is still there. Now, what are these new features here? Let me show you. If you have, say, a bunch of images of the same galaxy, and you'd like to see, say, the profile across the galaxy, let's go here to draw a line. I'm going to draw a line across the galaxy. That is the profile across the galaxy. Now, if I shift-click in these other images, that same line is now shown in those other images. If I want to save that profile, I can pin the table. Now I've got that plot saved here and that profile saved here. If I want to save it from this other image, I can pin it there, pin it there. So now this table and this plot are saved from that image, and it's left a trail behind so that you know exactly what it has saved from that image. If you go to the layers, you'll see those are the layers that it's extracted. So you can then go and save that table if you'd like, or you can save the plot if you'd like that captures the profile that you've saved. And you can save all of them if you'd like. There's also a table navigation, because if you have enough images and you save enough profiles, you can have in the end a lot of tabs. So there's a new tab navigation bar here that allows you to switch between the tabs more efficiently. One of the other extract tools is a point extract tool. So you can extract individual points in the image, and you can just keep clicking in the image and it will continue to assemble all of the points that you click in this table, and then when you pin it, it saves the collection of points that you've pinned. Now that other tool here is a drill down. So for this, you need to have something that has multiple planes. Here I have an image that has more than 2,000 planes in the cube. So when I click on this drill, it's going to drill down through the screen, through all 2,000 planes, and that's what it's getting through the planes in this image. Here again, I can pin it, and it will then save the plot and the table that I get, leaving then a footprint on the image of where it extracted. So here too, I can pin it. And of course, these tables and plots are like all the other tables and plots in this tool. You click on it, and it'll jump to that plane and that row, right? I can click on it, it'll jump to that plane and that row. So you can interactively explore interactively explore the features of the thing that you've now extracted by drilling down through the planes. ZTF also is one of the new tools that we've released. You'll see that it's greatly updated from what it used to be. If you put in a target, it will go and search. It has all of these new features as well. So when it comes back, you'll see that it has the new toolbar here. And it's got the science exposures and the reference images, just like the ZTF image service had before. But with the new features, you can do the line extraction and the point extraction, but you can't do the drill down because these are only single plane images. As usual, there's online help for all of these tools, as well as our help desk if you have any more questions.